Welcome to our channel. Today we are diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a bit frightening. The hidden dangers of AI that no one is talking about. You know, we tend to think about AI in two ways. Super helpful robot assistants from sci-fi novels or, the robot uprising that wipes out humanity. But the truth is way more complicated and a lot less sexy. We're not talking about killer robots, at least not in this video. We're talking about the subtle ways AI might be changing our world, often in ways that we don't even realize. So, buckle up DFTBA and get ready to explore 10 hidden dangers of AI that nobody's really talking about, but probably should be. Let's get into it. We like to imagine that computers are perfectly objective, right? Like ones and zeros, pure logic, no room for messy human biases. But here's the thing. AI is created by humans. And humans, my friends, are nothing if not biased. We all carry our own prejudices, conscious and unconscious. And these biases can easily seep into the algorithms that power AI. Imagine an AI system trained on data that reflects existing gender or racial biases in hiring practices. What do you think will happen? It'll learn to replicate those biases, potentially making discrimination even worse. We're talking about a world where algorithms could deny someone a job, a loan, even healthcare, based on biased data. This isn't some dystopian future either. It's already happening. And the scariest part? We may not even realize it's happening until it's too late. So how do we fix it? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We need to be aware of these biases, actively challenge them, and demand better from the people creating these technologies. Because an unbiased AI, that's an AI worth getting excited about. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room: job displacement. It's the fear that's been whispered about in hushed tones ever since the first robot arm lifted a wrench on an assembly line. And yeah, it's true. AI has the potential to automate a lot of jobs currently done by humans, from truck drivers to factory workers to even, dare I say it, writers, though hopefully not charming and insightful ones like myself. But here's the thing. Job displacement due to technology isn't new. Remember the Industrial Revolution, the invention of the automobile. Change is a constant, and throughout history, we've always adapted. The real question isn't whether AI will take our jobs, but how we prepare for the shift. We need to focus on education, retraining, and creating new opportunities in fields where human skills will always be in demand. Think creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence. These are the things that make us uniquely human, and they'll be more valuable than ever in an AI-driven world. So, yeah, the robots might be coming, but that doesn't mean we can't learn to dance with them. Remember when privacy was a thing? Me neither. But seriously, in the age of AI, our personal data is more valuable than ever before. And it's being collected, analyzed, and monetized in ways we can barely comprehend. Every click, every search, every like on social media, it all paints a detailed picture of who we are, what we like, what we fear. And AI is incredibly good at connecting the dots, often in ways that feel downright creepy. Targeted advertising is just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine AI being used to predict your behavior, influence your decisions, even manipulate your emotions. This isn't just the plot of a Black Mirror episode, folks. It's the reality we're sleepwalking into. So, what can we do? We need to start demanding greater transparency from tech companies. We need stronger data privacy laws and regulations. And most importantly, we need to be more aware of our own digital footprints and make conscious choices about the information we share online. Because in the age of AI, privacy isn't just a right, it's a responsibility. Chapter 4. Okay, now let's talk about something that keeps me up at night: autonomous weapons. We're talking about weapon systems that can select and engage targets without human intervention. Basically, killer robots. I know, it sounds like science fiction, but this technology is already being developed, and it's terrifying. Imagine a world where machines decide who lives and who dies without any moral compass, without empathy, without the capacity for human judgment. It's a recipe for disaster, a potential arms race that could lead to unimaginable consequences. We need to draw a line in the sand right now and say no to autonomous weapons. This isn't about being anti-technology, it's about being pro-humanity. We need to ensure that humans remain in control of lethal force, that we don't outsource our morality to machines. Because once we cross that line, there's no going back. Chapter 5. Remember when you could believe what you saw with your own two eyes? Yeah, me neither. Because in the age of deepfakes, seeing is no longer believing. Deepfakes are AI-generated videos that can make anyone appear to say or do anything, and they're getting scarily realistic. Imagine a world where you can't trust the evidence of your own eyes, where videos of politicians making inflammatory statements, celebrities having meltdowns, or even loved ones confessing to crimes can be fabricated with ease. It's a recipe for chaos, eroding trust in institutions, the media, and even each other. We're already seeing the impact of misinformation online, and deepfakes have the potential to amplify that to a terrifying degree. We need to develop tools to detect deepfakes, educate ourselves about their existence, and approach online content with a healthy dose of skepticism. Because in the age of deepfakes, critical thinking isn't just a skill, it's a survival tactic. Chapter 6. One of the biggest challenges with AI is its lack of transparency. Often we don't really understand how AI systems make their decisions. It's like a black box, where data goes in and decisions come out, but the process in between remains a mystery. This lack of accountability is deeply troubling, especially when AI is being used to make decisions that have real-world consequences. How can we trust a system we don't understand? How can we hold it accountable when something goes wrong? We need to push for explainable AI, algorithms that can be audited and understood by humans. We need to demand transparency from the companies and organizations developing these technologies. Because without accountability, AI is just a recipe for unchecked power. Chapter 7. Remember Big Brother? Yeah, he's got an AI upgrade. Mass surveillance is becoming increasingly sophisticated, and AI is at the heart of it. Facial recognition technology, predictive policing algorithms, social media monitoring. It's all being used to track our movements, analyze our behavior, and predict our actions. While proponents argue that these technologies can be used to prevent crime and keep us safe, the potential for abuse is enormous. Imagine a world where your every move is tracked, where your face is your ID, and where dissent is silenced before it even begins. It's a chilling thought. We need to have a serious conversation about the trade-offs between security and freedom in the age of AI-powered surveillance. Because once we surrender our privacy, it's very difficult to get it back. AI isn't just about collecting data and making predictions. It's also about influencing our thoughts and behaviors. And that, my friends, is where things get really scary. Algorithms are already being used to personalize our news feeds, target us with political ads, and even recommend products we didn't know we needed. But what happens when these tools are used to manipulate us on a mass scale? Imagine AI being used to sow discord, spread propaganda, or sway elections. We've already seen glimpses of this, but the future of AI-powered manipulation could be far more subtle and insidious. We need to be aware of the ways in which AI can be used to influence us and develop critical thinking skills to resist manipulation. Because in the age of AI, the battle for our minds is just beginning. AI systems, like all computer systems, are vulnerable to hacking. But when an AI system gets hacked, the consequences can be far more serious than just a stolen credit card. Imagine a hacked self-driving car causing an accident, a manipulated medical AI misdiagnosing a patient, or a compromised financial AI crashing the stock market. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, the stakes of cybersecurity become exponentially higher. We need to invest in robust cybersecurity measures, develop AI systems with security in mind, and be prepared for the inevitable attempts to exploit these vulnerabilities. Because the future of AI depends on our ability to keep it safe and secure. Perhaps the most profound danger of AI isn't any one specific threat, but rather the broader ethical questions it raises. As we create machines that can learn, think, and even feel, we're blurring the lines between human and machine. What does it mean to be human in an age of artificial intelligence? What are our responsibilities to these machines? And what will become of us if AI surpasses our own abilities? These are questions we don't have all the answers to, but they're questions we need to start grappling with now. Because the future of AI isn't just about technological progress. It's about defining what it means to be human in a world increasingly shaped by machines. So, there you have it. 10 hidden dangers of AI that nobody's really talking about. It's a lot to process, I know. And it's easy to feel overwhelmed, even a little bit hopeless. But here's the thing. we're not powerless in the face of these challenges. We have the power to shape the future of AI to ensure that it's used for good, not for harm. But it's going to take all of us working together, asking tough questions, demanding better from our leaders and from the companies creating these technologies. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Stay safe and stay informed.